Are we live?
I think we're live. Didn't he show the countdown this time? Usually we get a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think we're live.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not dreaming.
Blue poked me in the back and said, hey, you're live.
Yeah.
Welcome to Henderson Settlement, the big show. Man, is this still 2019?
I think so, man. It's already going so fast.
I didn't know if that was a dream and we were still in 18 and I thought we were just in 19.
Oh, no, I think we're like moving on into 19 already. I mean, lots happened.
Today's a big day.
It is.
Big day.
Yep.
Big. It's not only the special big show on Wednesday, which is normally on Thursday at 1 o'clock, and will again be on Thursday, but just since
next week
someone could not be available tomorrow.
Right. And someone didn't want to do it by themselves.
Blue, we couldn't convince Blue to just help you out. So
no.
It's so we're doing it today. So we hope you've got a few people already joining us. We hope that those of you that normally watch on Thursday well,
they can still watch it on Thursday. I mean, just have to go back and get it.
That's going to be one of those things that we may even kick off here really soon, is that we do some of those
on-site,
off-site, live,
right,
on-site type things. And in some of those places, we might be able to get an internet connection. Some places
we can't.
It just have to be recorded. So
right.
that's some of those things coming up. Man, it is. Whew, man, it ain't bitterly cold.
No.
I mean, but it feels like it. We got to.
There's a little bit of wind and it's damp and it really.
I think that's it. The dampness.
Yeah,
for me,
it takes it right through.
I feel like it's just.
Yeah.
Of course, I know there's people in Indiana and Ohio and Missouri.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't even know cold.
You don't know what cold is. I know what cold is. I just don't like my level of cold.
Yeah,
that's what it is. So how's it going, Casey?
It's going good. Now, see, I'm one of those people. I don't think it's all that cold.
You don't.
You know, I have my vest on and have my short sleeves, and people around here throw things at me because they say, "Go put your coat on.
You're gonna get sick."
Yeah, and I said, "I'm already sick." But no, as long as I got my scarf around my neck, usually I'm pretty good. Keeps me warm.
Is that what that is? I thought
no, I don't have it on right now.
I didn't realize it was a scarf.
But I make my own. I like to knit and crochet, so I have a little scarf that keeps my neck warm when I'm working. And then when I'm in the greenhouse, I have to go in and out of the. See, I got the greenhouse in already. Yeah. I got to go in and out of the heat and the cold, and it helps to have that. Two things
I don't see on my list of topics today.
Oh well.
Two things. One, I don't see anything about the greenhouse.
Well, you made a mistake.
The second thing is I don't see anything about Casey's home economic minute. I don't see anything about that either. We're off the rails, and we're
already off the rails.
I haven't even started, and we're off the rails.
Well, the show's all about me. I went and had my DOT physical this morning and passed.
Dot?
Yeah, my dot physical.
Where's your dot at? It's on your forehead?
No, it's someplace we can't show on screen.
Listen, boy, this show's going PG.
It's going, it's good. But that was a lot of fun, and got to meet some new people there and whatever, and fill out a lot of forms and so on and so forth. But now I can drive my delivery truck for the greenhouse. And also for the settlement, Roger, sometimes likes to take a day off or something. And
so you're DOT certified.
I'm DOT certified.
You're a certified DOT.
I am.
Not a DOT T.
No.
Just DOT.
See, up north, we always called it ODOT. And I was down here saying ODOT, and they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm not in Ohio anymore. Ohio Department of Transportation.
That's DOT. That's what it stands for.
Yeah.
Definitely. I thought it was like something like definitely on therapy or something.
Yeah, yeah. And they actually marked normal on a whole bunch of places on my form when they were doing my testing. I said, I have to have a copy of that because nobody's going to believe I'm normal in anything.
Did you get that tested like at Walmart or something? I don't know what's up with that.
No, I put a plug in for Doc Taylor.
Nobody would say that. Say you were normal.
They were really nice people.
In whatever fashion.
And they had an office dog.
Let's check the comments. I want to read some comments. We already got people with us. It's a Wednesday, and we're up to 10 viewers. Man,
wow. Wednesday's a good day.
Yeah. So Gene Volkers, hi from Door, Michigan. Gene is always right there. And Robin, Robin, nice. Hello from Florida. Oh, you're in Florida, Robin? Faith is here with all her siblings. Calb, maybe Hannah, Elijah, and Josiah. They can't wait till they are old enough to come to say, hey, I like the sound of that. That sounds good.
How old are they?
Yeah, how old? Robin, tell how old are they?
Because I didn't know we had an age limit.
They come all ages. Maybe they're like negative ages or something.
Oh, that's nice.
And let's see, then Tanya. Hey, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that.
Somebody remembered it's your birthday.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I was.
I was gonna wait till
At the most inopportune time, I was going to point that out.
And then Gene, hey Gene, thank you for saying happy birthday. That's so nice. And Gary, hey Gary, the letters D and E seem to be missing from Jerry's shirt. Hey, listen, don't you start on that. You know you can't have Duke without UK. So all I got to say is, all I got to say about that is well, probably shouldn't use that.
I was going to say, let's not go there.
We've already gone PG. We don't want to go on up to another level.
Yeah, no more letters.
Let's see.
Stay out of that.
I see. Who was it that Duke played the other night? Oh, Syracuse. So the Orangemen, not the Big Orange from Tennessee, which they're pretty good this year. I don't enjoy the thought of playing them. But Syracuse, go Syracuse, you Dookie no-gooders. Anyway, so
there was our sports time.
That's your sports minute.
So do we want to look at that?
The
that
Jerry
list?
Big Show sports minute.
That's
not on there. That just happened.
Okay, yeah. See,
Charlie Campbell. Hey, Charlie. Good to have you with us. Appreciate that. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Christine, happy birthday. Thank you very much. That's it. And then we got Jackie Parton, Buck. Say happy birthday. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate y'all saying that. That makes me feel like it's my birthday or something.
Yeah. And you're really not that old.
Well, I'm 9.
Compared to me, anyways.
9.
Yeah, 9. 9's what we came up with. We don't know if that's age, IQ, or shoe size.
You add those two numbers. You add two numbers together, and it's not 8 and 1. To get 9, that's what I am. So
yep.
You can play around with that out there and figure, and then you might or might not get it. There's one of those numbers.
Yeah, somewhere in there adds up to 9.
It's not 7 and 2. And it's not 8 and 1. Anything other than those two.
And you're younger than I am. That's all I'm going to tell people. So,
Blue back there. Look at Blue.
Yeah, he's young at heart.
Blue, look at that. He's loving every minute of this.
Yeah, he got to sit up closer. He's got his own chair.
Quit poking me in the back, Blue. That's why we had you sitting on the desk.
Yeah.
The last couple of shows, because you're always trying to stir things up.
Yeah.
Always Blue.
Yeah.
That Blue. People out there say a prayer about Blue. He's just almost out of hand. I want a Blue.
He's really hoping he can get out.
I'm kidding with you, Blue. Get that tear out of your eye. Cut that out. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what. So anyway, so we were like we were DOT certified.
Yep.
That's what we was at before we got off on the birthday rant.
Yep.
Sports minute.
And I'm all, get away from the greenhouse. We're working on the newsletter. Going to get that out. So watch for that coming the end of the month. And there's a greenhouse article in there. And well, there's a work camp article too.
Do you have like a word limit that you say before the like greenhouse? It's just kind of like Tourette's, just
yeah, it's like Tourette's. Yeah, greenhouse. Greenhouse.
It comes out. You can't control it.
It can switch and say high tunnel.
High tunnel. I don't know.
It can switch to tomato. I got plants out in the other room. I got 500 and some portulacas out there. You like that word, portulacas?
Listen,
moss roses. Does that make you feel better? Moss
the
roses?
Big Show is a not push to for Spanish, or it's a straight English. We don't talk like Portuguese or Portulaca, whatever that is that you're supposedly growing.
Okay, well
you're just making these words up.
I am pretty much. Yeah, yeah. Because it makes me sound important.
Does it? Yeah.
Very important.
That's what it sounds like to me, but we won't go.
So is there any other department we can talk about?
Let's go down the list here. So we got down here the newsletter.
Oh yeah.
What's coming up, Casey, with the newsletter?
Well, we're getting that ready to send out. Hopefully I'll get to printing it this week. We've had a couple issues, and as we always do. So I'll get those printed and labeled, and then I'll get the e-news ready. And that gets mailed out or emailed out to like 3,000 some people too. And the newsletter gets mailed out to 3,000 people. So we get a lot of people covered. And please share these with people. You can sign up for the newsletter online to get it either mailed or emailed to you. We prefer email because that doesn't cost us anything. And it's in color. And you get a little extra bonus there with that. But in that, we've got all kinds of articles in there. I can't tell you about too many of them other than the greenhouse one and work camp. Because you want to see them when you get it.
Yeah, let's not spoil it.
Yeah, we don't want to.
What's the point of doing it if we want to do it on here?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah,
but we do tell about some of the
15
stuff.
People.
Gosh, we got to do this on Wednesday more often. Apparently, people.
The thirsty people always get upset. We go back to Wednesday.
Well,
we moved around.
We'll have to see what happens.
We like to watch it, but we can't find you. Say on Wednesday, then you move to Thursday, then you move back to I don't know. Maybe 2 o'clock's just a good time instead of 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock's awful close to lunch.
Yeah, so maybe they're still out and about doing stuff.
Could be. Anyway. So the newsletter going
Yep.
out when? When should people potentially
our
begin
mailing,
to see that showing up?
Mailing date is the 31st of January.
Oh, January 31st.
So some people will get it within like the next 3 days, but usually about a week because we bulk mail it and it doesn't just go out as quickly.
Yeah.
But usually they're really good about it here and they get it going and usually within a week or so it gets out to people. Now the newsletter, the emailed one will go out even sooner. As soon as I can get it done, it goes out. But you can print and share those with people and do whatever. What? Somebody say
Charlie, I love Charlie. He's from up around Indiana, in Indianapolis. I mean, so he's bringing a gaggle this year.
a what?
A gaggle.
Oh, is that like a bunch of
Can't
people?
wait. Well, Charlie, we always look forward to having church at the crossing with us, absolutely. But to use that, he's bringing a gaggle. Listen,
That kind of
we might need to run down and do a background check on that gaggle.
yeah.
It's not something you're going to put on me to keep me from talking much.
No,
Slow me down on
there
Monday
ain't a
night.
gaggle big enough
There
for
ain't no
that.
gaggle. I'll chew right through a gaggle. Stop me with that.
Especially if it's orange.
I said, let's see. Let's get back down here. Let's see. Tanya, you're up to 13 viewers. Woo! Oh, we've surpassed that. Tanya, we're plumb to 16. And then Gary, I see, just decided at our mission and outreach meeting last night that we'll be bringing another group. Woo-hoo, Gary!
Yay!
Way to go, brother. Appreciate that. Outstanding news. There's Judy, crying Judy. I
is
love
she crying?
No, she's not crying, but she's just one of my favorites, Judy.
Oh, she's just hoping you have a great birthday.
Yeah, I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again. If you've heard it, then just take a moment. But whenever we do a worship or a closing or anything where I get to talk, until Judy starts crying, I don't hush.
Yeah.
Because I feel
Because
like
you
haven't accomplished anything
No.
until Judy a tear starts rolling down her cheek. Then you say, "Well, we're good."
And the only other way to accomplish that quicker is to have her stand up and tell a story of her own, and then
So that's the way
we love you,
we got
Judy.
Judy. We love you. She's wonderful. That's what she wears it right on her sleeve. I like that.
yeah.
I really like that about you.
Yeah.
Oh, Doug Fraser, there he is. How do I get a newsletter? Get the newsletter. Casey, you want to tell them how you get the newsletter?
You can go to our website.
What and where's that?
It's you go down the list and it says news and events.
All right,
and
go to
you
hendersonsettlement.com.
hendersonsettlement.com, and when that drops down, you go to the newsletter, news whatever, and there'll be a little form you fill out there and push submit, and it'll put you right into the system, and you will get the email one.
Yeah.
Now, if you need it mailed to you, though, you're going to have to send us your address, and then we'll put you in the system and have it mailed to you.
Yeah.
But otherwise, email's the quickest way to do it if you can get it that way.
Yeah, and if for some reason that's not working for you, you're having any trouble, that's some folks I could see potentially having a little trouble finding that or something. Just shoot us a message on here and with your contact information, and we can set it up for you.
Yeah, private message. So you're not putting your address out to everybody.
Yeah, we can mail that to you or put it in the system for an email. Just send us your email address and we can make that happen for you.
Yeah,
we're happy to do
just
that.
that easy.
No charge for that, free.
No, we like sending them out.
Yeah, good thing. Good way to keep up with us because you do get information that you obviously won't get on here and that type of thing.
More details.
Yeah,
and it makes more sense when you can actually read it and not try to figure out
it's
what
not
we're
interrupted
saying.
with greenhouse talk or sports talk or Blue interrupting with some kind of big tale like he tells.
Well, when you have something printed right in front of you too, you can refer to it where you'd have to go back and find this and listen till you found the information
Very
again.
true.
So
Very true.
anyway, so all that's going on. What's on your list? So
Next item.
So at least do something from your list.
So that we're going to talk about, and this will be in the newsletter too, a bit more information perhaps, but we've got that. We've mentioned this a few times,
right?
But we've got the event coming up in May.
Yes.
That we very similar, pretty much exactly like the one we had back in November, 1st of November. So what do you want to say about that?
I want to say,
Don't turn us upside down.
oh, can you see?
Okay.
There. Oh, yeah. You are invited to attend a Get Acquainted with Henderson Settlement.
Get acquainted.
Yep. If you don't know us well enough by now, you need to get down here and get acquainted with us.
Or if you'd like to know us better.
Yeah, because a lot of people come and they only do the work camp or only volunteer in the area they're in. Maybe they don't know about all the rest of the stuff that we do across campus and stuff. They don't have time while they're here. They're too busy. So we're more than happy to take you on a tour that time. It's May 9th through the 11th.
9 through 11. That's a Thursday afternoon.
Yep.
Friday the 10th and Saturday morning the 11th, which basically have breakfast, have a sending off, and that's it.
Yeah, and that way pastors or, church leaders and stuff can come and they won't miss Sunday morning. it's a little bit of a retreat in the midst of that because you got time to hang out here at the settlement and enjoy the spring weather we'll be having at that time. It'll be warm. Everything will be greened up.
Great time to be.
Oh, yeah. And, all of our housing is good. There's only one difference between this one and the one we had the last time, or one main difference. We are going to have a fee of $25.
Yeah, $25.
$25.
And essentially, the reason for that is
because we had a lot of people, and they had good reasons, but we get in a pickle if we don't do this now. They registered, and then that week they canceled.
Yeah.
And we were stuck with food, not stuck. I mean, you could still use the
Yeah.
food, but we'd made preparations that had cost us some money,
a little bit.
and it's hard to recoup that.
Yeah, and
So-
essentially what that $25 does, it's kind of like a placeholder.
Yep.
It's kind of a more of a firm commitment that you at least intend to be here. And if you back out, losing $25 isn't too big a deal.
That's a donation to the settlement.
It is, and so $25. You might say, well, how did you arrive at that number? Well, we just come.
We thought that was good. Yeah.
No, that's the cost of what a regular guest night would be to stay in like above the dining hall or something.
Right.
$25 a night. So
Right.
essentially,
It just helps us cover some costs,
Yeah.
In the midst of it. So, but otherwise, you come and hang out. We're gonna show you stuff and run you all over it. We're gonna feed you
Yeah.
really good. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Breakfast
If
was.
nothing else,
If nothing else, it's worth $25
Yeah.
for the food.
Yeah.
And
and last time we had, the folks that came, we got a lot of really
Yes.
good compliments and about and a lot of folks, which is the intent of this, I think, is a lot of folks say, I had no idea.
yeah,
I heard about Henderson Settlement, knew a little bit about it, drove by it a few times,
right.
but never, and they said, man, we're impressed with how much is really going on. And
Right.
so, and that's the reason, get acquainted with us, get to know us better, and see that the potential of supporting us either from the church or individually, and hopefully even bringing a work team. Oftentimes people think, well, I've got to have 10 or 12 to bring a team, or 30 or 40, or I've got 80 in my group. That's too big a group. They can't go wrong.
No,
It doesn't matter if you're one, if you're two, or if you're 202.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
We can make it work.
Yep.
So that's a wonderful thing.
I have some UMW ladies coming. They've been donating for years to Henderson Settlement, and they're going to come this summer because they want to actually come here and see what's going on, and they're going to help at the greenhouse, and they're also going to help in the thrift store. They want to do some different things and have a little tour, and they want to even see White Oak when they're here.
Yeah.
And see where that actually is, and because we talk about it, and it's a fair distance away, and how that helps us with doing projects and stuff out there.
Absolutely.
So they're real excited. And they said, well, if we're doing all that stuff, we're not going to get a lot of work done for you. Doesn't matter.
Wrong.
Doesn't matter. I mean, whatever you do is fine, but we want you to come and see what we're all about, and you will fall in love with the place.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's just, listen, if nothing else, you learn more about the place, what the ministry is about, and it's just a beautiful area.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm born and raised here, lived here my whole life. Most everybody knows that. Something always gives it away when these lips start running. Well, we know where he's from.
Yeah.
We're redneck country. But it is. It's just a beautiful area. And,
It is.
And I love these mountains. And some folks, well, you got curvy roads. Well, yeah, but you're just driving in and you're driving out. It's not, it's okay. But we think you'll find something that you can love about the place.
And what else do we tell them? Once they're here, they're family.
That's right.
And
whether you want to be or not.
Whether you want to be or not, just like your regular family. So
Yeah. We might be the cousin that you try to forget.
Yeah.
You don't invite to Thanksgiving, but
Right.
they kind of show up.
Right.
And
the cousin that's
hopefully
always
that's not the case.
cousin that's always asking for money.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm looking for $25.
Yeah, we're looking for.
All right, so we got a few more comments
Okay.
before we move on to our next subject. Let's see. Hope you're having a great birthday, Judy. Well, thank you. Judy, I appreciate that. That's how I did that. I said, when will the work camp job list be available? Wonderful question. That wasn't on my list, but it probably should have been. Harry, the project coordinator, Charlie, of course, you know Harry, he is out visiting those folks. I'm going to be hitting White Oak pretty soon and doing that. Casey, actually, me and Casey going to go to White Oak because she helps me out in the summer oftentimes.
And that way I'll know a little more before I go out there this time.
White Oak. Yep, that's a great thing. So he's working on that. The intent is that we will have that online around March 1st. So look for that. We'll send out an update saying, hey, these things are happening. But about March 1st typically is what we shoot for. So so that's what's going on. Great question, Charlie. Appreciate that. There's Doug again. Email work. Very good. Thank you very much. So just send us that email address, or if you want to fill out that form, then if you go onto the website and do it, it puts you right into the system. And you can also check if you want interest. We have like greenhouse interest group, farm interest group, and a youth interest group where you would get additional information about those things that aren't always put out in the e-news or spoke about on here. And I'm so bad. Watch it, Casey.
I can't help it.
Take you in.
You can't take me anywhere. You said that the other day. But anyways, so somebody asked about $25, and it's per person.
It is per person.
Yes.
$25 per person. Not a night. It's just that $25. It's just one-time flat fee, $25 for that event.
Right.
For that event, May the 9th through the 11th. So
and you can bring. We're saying a couple people from a church, but if it's a husband and wife, and somebody else from the church wants to come, that's all good too. But it's still $25 a person.
Yes.
And if you have a few people, let us know. If that's what you want to do, we will see if we can work that out. Depends on how many reservations we have, but we're trying to limit it so we can get more groups in.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I see. Also, we got Judy says, "I love all of you. Usually happy tears." That's absolutely true.
It is.
Usually it's happy tears with Judy. Love Henderson said, "Well, we appreciate that. We know it shows. It shows that you love." Says then we answered $25 question. There's Gene again. Your food is always good. Thanks, Gene. We feel like it is. The kitchen staff just does a fantastic
They
job.
do.
And we're very proud of their meals and appreciate you recognizing that. There's Judy again. God is in that place. I think so. We feel it. Most people feel that. And then Joe Ship says, "Can't wait to see you in June." Absolutely. We look forward to that.
We wait patiently.
Absolutely. Not patiently waiting, but waiting patiently.
Yes.
Is there any difference in that?
A little bit.
I don't think so. See, then Ron Harper. Hey, geezer. Oh, Ron Harper knows me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He must have saw me this morning getting around kind of slow. I came into the office. Jessica, who's being camera shy.
Yeah, she's hiding.
Yeah. She's not behind blue.
No.
At one day we did the show, she kind of slipped in and out. I still laugh about that.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Trying to stay out of the camera way.
Right.
It's a wide angle.
Yeah.
Got her in there. Yeah, Ronnie, I come in and she said, "Happy birthday." And I said, "Hey, thanks, Jessica." And she said, "You feeling older?" And I said, "Do I look it?" And she just didn't. She just moved on.
Yeah. She wants to keep her job.
Hurt my feelings, man. But I've been the same.
Well, if you can't, say something nice, you don't say nothing at all. Isn't that how that works?
A loaded question.
It must have been.
Uh-oh, look at there. Now, right there's a special one. Oh, I'm going to get all misty.
Oh.
My daughter, Miranda.
Oh, ever. Best
Love
dad
my baby girl.
ever. Now, if Judy was here, she'd be crying.
She would. I'm getting a little misty.
So is Blue. Look at that.
I expect to see a lot of people on there. We just expect to see her. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I love you, sweetheart. Let's see. I better read that, though. I've read everybody else's.
Yeah. Well, I kind of read it, but
it says roses are red, violets are blue. They ain't no dad better than you. Oh, no, that ain't what it said. She could have said that.
Well, she was thinking of it. She didn't want to type all that.
She told me that earlier today.
Yeah, she didn't want to type all that.
She didn't want to say that. Happy birthday to the best dad ever. Just putting that out there for you folks.
Yeah.
Just want you to know that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Miranda. I love you, honey. I hope Finley's feeling better. Let me know she's had the flu.
That's rough when they're little.
Doctor, she had the flu. Finley, my granddaughter.
Yeah.
Got 2 grandsons. Finley's like 1.5, and my middle grandson he's like 5, and then my oldest Manny, he's like 13.
Wow.
He just turned 13 last week, the 7th.
Yeah.
So
I saw that on Facebook.
I tried to get Miranda when she was pregnant with him to hold out for another week. She just, for some reason, she wasn't. I was a little disappointed, but I love you anyway.
Yeah, well,
what are you going to do?
Yeah, you can ask.
It worked out good. All right, so let's see. So Robin says grandma brings the kids to the settlement once they reach 12 years. Oh, that's good thinking. I love you. Make those girls for you. Well, whatever. Anyway, so
Anything else on the list?
oh, we got a few things
Yeah,
on it.
because we're running long on time. We don't want people
what time
falling
is it?
asleep on
Oh
us.
yeah, we don't want to. Oh, that is gone.
What's-
Time flies by when you have fun. So thrift store hours.
Yes.
Just want to again mention, that the thrift store beginning Monday of this week,
Mhm.
on Monday, Wednesday,
That was
Friday.
like yesterday.
Yesterday.
No, day before
2
yesterday.
days. Yeah, day before yesterday.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, it was earlier this week.
Like, yeah, Monday.
Or one day.
Okay.
It's Monday.
Anyways,
Day after Sunday,
starting
day
this
before Tuesday.
week.
Beginning this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the thrift store used to stay up until 1, but now it stays open until 3 on 3 p.m. on those 3 days.
Right.
Still closes at 1 on Saturday, and then it still closes at 6 on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Right.
So extended that a little bit. It's probably not going to affect many folks, but some folks, have an opportunity if they run a little behind or over here, they can drop into the thrift store and have some really great things coming in there. I was just mentioning the other day that normally from about mid-December till about mid-February, 1st of March, we seldom have anything come in. People aren't bringing things, but it seems like this year it's been pretty consistent. Just about every week, somebody's bringing something in. So yeah, got a lot of great things in there. Stop by the thrift store and check it out. On that note,
And what else is at the thrift store?
on that note,
What else is
beginning this Friday,
Yeah.
day after tomorrow,
When somebody asks.
the ninth, what is it?
18th.
18th. Beginning 18th.
When somebody
Friday
asks.
the 18th at 9 a.m.
When somebody asks, where's the beef? What do we
Where's
tell
the
them?
beef? The beef is in the thrift store.
Yep.
We have a I guess locally raised beef
As
here at
local
the
as you
center.
can get.
Yeah, so it's all it's really lean meat. It's not processed as far as through chain.
Nothing added.
Store anything, nothing added. It's really good beef. We've had that
USDA
before,
inspected.
but this is the first time we've actually sold it through the thrift store. So we got some steaks. We've got a whole bunch of 1 pound hamburger rolls.
Yeah, that's what we have the most of. Is the
like
hamburger.
over 500 rolls of that.
Yeah.
And we got some roast, got some cube steak,
Mhm.
got a
Steak,
one
like
or two
soup.
briskets, I think. And
They're
some things like
huge.
that. So
Briskets.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they, so what we did is we called a couple of different chain grocery stores to see what their beef prices were on these particular items per pound.
Right.
So what then happened is we then discounted that price of that local chain or chains by 25%.
Right.
So now, so whatever the price is per pound for that item is, it's a little less than what you would buy. And it's not trying to undercut anybody, but we're here to help the community.
Right.
And this is the way we're going to try that and see how that sells and see if the intent isn't necessarily to make money on it, but we need to at least gain back the cost of what it took to have that
Processing.
beef processed and get to us. So if that works out well and people respond to that and buy that, then we'll probably try that again in the future. So you can only get that at the thrift store. Again, starts on Friday morning at 9 a.m. It's a first come, first serve. We can't hold anything. Don't call us and ask us to hold something. We wish we could do that, but that's just not realistic.
And we are setting a little bit of a limit to start with.
Yeah. So up for the first 3 weeks, if it lasts that long, and I kind of tend to think it won't, but you can buy for your immediate family, you buy up to 25 pounds of beef.
Right.
So once you reach that 25 pound, we're going to keep a list of what, who buys what and how much, just so that we know everybody has a fair chance of getting at least some beef if they want. Once that 3 weeks period has elapsed, then if whatever we've got left, if you want to buy it, you can buy as much as you want.
Yeah.
So that's the reason behind that. Nothing, particular. So,
Right.
But that hopefully that people are excited about that. We kind of touched on next thing on my, since we are going a little longer than I expected. Touch work camp. We again, we already touched on it, but we're booking teams.
Yep.
Teams are contacting us. We're happy to book. We still got a lot of spring. Anytime in the spring is still open. We're happy to 4-week partial week. We can make that work. Just give us a call or an email, and we can set that up for you.
All the forms and stuff you need are on the website.
In the summer, we pretty much got almost all weeks, if not all weeks. Still have some availability in them.
Yep.
So
Check it
contact
out.
us about that, and then going into the fall as well. So
Right.
everything's still open.
And
So-
White Oak.
and White Oak too. So,
Yep.
we can if you want to come, we can set you up, guarantee it. So that's work camp.
Yep.
Now, just as a operational note, this coming Monday, so today's the 16th, which is somebody's birthday.
Yeah. I forgot. Whose
Yeah.
birthday was it?
I don't know. Looks like me. We should have the birthday guy come in and
No,
We don't
no
want-
birthday guy today.
Well, we didn't put him on notice.
No, we didn't. And
He don't know he's coming.
and they may hang up on
He's
us.
like
so
once a month guy.
yeah,
He shows up
once a month guy. Yeah, to do everybody's birthday.
That's all that energy.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Anyway, so day 16, so it'll be the 18th and 19th and 20th, the 21st, January 21st, this coming Monday, we will be closed to observe Martin Luther King Day.
Correct.
So we'll be closed Monday, so no offices will be open or operating at that time. So if you're looking for us, leave us a message, send us an email, or call back on Tuesday. Be back in the normal operating hours.
Right.
Okay. All right.
And then what'd you say about the phones?
Well, I mentioned, just want to touch on the craft shop.
Oh.
Don't forget, we do have a craft shop.
Yeah,
It's not open constantly, but we can open it for anyone. If you're interested in something at the craft shop, if you are a crafter that would be interested in bringing us items to put on consignment for you in the craft shop, we can do that. Just talk to us about that. But we're happy to go to see the girls in the thrift store, and one of them are happy to take you over to the craft shop at any time and get
We
you.
had somebody Christmas shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get some things. So that was interesting.
And the final thing on my list, is that we are still experiencing. Man, we did such a.
Oh, this is.
But Spectrum is just not working the way we want it to. But anyway, so we are on that on the voice over IP on the internet phone type thing, which money wise is helping us.
Yeah.
But they corrected it. Started out that our phones, if we call from here, called you wherever, from local or Canada or Alaska, wherever, it would show up as unknown caller or number not available or whatever. So you didn't know who it was, and some people just there's so many scam artists.
And we tried to leave a message and whatever, and
but then they corrected it. It actually was showing Henderson for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then somebody must have said, well, things are going too well. Let's just flip this switch.
Yeah. And
so
then,
now it's back to doing that again. So please know that, if we call, we will leave a message and let you know that, that we're trying to reach you and give an extension.
and we had an instance where all the internet was out.
Yeah.
And when you tried to call, you got the network is down recording or something like that. That confused some people for a little bit.
Yeah. And
It's not that we didn't pay the bill and they shut us off. It's just if the internet's all down through here, the cable and stuff, then
that's what it is.
So,
and this time of year, it could be snow, could be wind, could be ice. I mean, a lot of things could potentially temporarily interrupt that.
Yep.
And so just stick with us, keep trying, and hopefully it's not.
Yeah, we're not going
an
anywhere. We're
emergency
still
or
here.
anything like that. So that's my list, man. 30 minutes. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Wow, man, don't feel like 30. We just flew right through that.
Yeah, we did.
Whew, man.
They're probably all dying out
They're
there.
ready to go.
When are they gonna stop talking?
We went from 16. What is that? 12 or 19?
We're 12.
12. Yeah. We
10. They're dropping off like
they're
flies
falling
now.
like leaves
Yeah,
out
they
the
know we're about to say bye,
tree.
but
Well, folks, we appreciate you.
yes. we
God
do.
bless you. We're so glad that you joined us today here on Wednesday. And Blue is really excited. He may not sleep well tonight.
He may not.
But we'll see you back here
Thursday next.
at 1 p.m. We may have to think about 2 o'clock. Seems like that worked out pretty well. See you back here Thursday next week at 1 p.m. And we look forward to hearing from you. And great to see you, hear from you between now and then. God bless you. We love you, folks. Appreciate you supporting us. See you next week.